Hello, Wajitas48. This is Reista Niha. I want to excuse for the horrible quality which is in this video. This camera is not good and the audio quality is also not good. Same goes for the accent. But you asked for a video reply, so I wanted to honor your request by replying in video. Why is there something rather than nothing? Well, we do not know, and we have not yet found out. Of course, weak anthropomorphic principle comes into play here. If there was nothing, nobody could witness it, so yeah. I just think it will maybe be found out by physics, but I'm not holding my breath for it. And the second, what evidence, if any, do you find most persuasive regarding theism? I will just say something something which would make me convert to theism, and that would be if there was a method of any kind, divination or meditation, if it could be really objectively verified that everything would be done correctly, which would lead to actual answers, no matter who does it, especially for ethical questions. This is related to the origin of the Devanagari script in India. It's said if you meditate on the sounds, you see the characters in your mind's eye. Now, if this was really true, if an illiterate person who never ever saw Devanagari could meditate on this and it could be verified that he did it correctly, so that there are no that it is not something which every side can claim and can bring a true Scotsman about it if it fails, then it would convert me to theism. Very simple. Now, the third question about the ultimate meaning. There is no ultimate meaning in life, in my opinion. But that is a very good thing, in my opinion. We are a transient existence. I won't be there all the time. Cologne, the city I live in here, won't be there all the time. The Earth won't be here all the time. The human species won't be here all the time. Maybe even the universe won't be here all the time, but that's actually a good thing. If you would have to go into an exam, say about math, and you would hear that if you fail this, you will be executed. I don't think that you would like being in such an exam, but if you would hear that it is that it is just one of the exams which you have to do, and that your mark does not even solely depend on it, you will go much calmer into life. And this is, I think, a good metaphor on why an ultimate meaning in life might be actually a very detrimental thing. Okay, the fourth question, whether I was raised in a religious household. I was, actually. Even though my parents were not really fundamentalist, or they were very, very liberal, and they are Catholic Christians, but disagree with the Pope on almost everything. So, yeah. And they are mostly of Christmas and Easter variant, even though it's lately changed more into wedding and funeral variant. They attend church very seldomly. So, the fifth question. What is the end-all goal of atheism activism on YouTube? What's the goal of all activism? Trying to get people to see to change their mind on things. I think it's not really central activism. It's not really that we are one organization. It's just that there are people who think that others are mistaken. I don't know whether you are aware of the XKCD comic. Somebody is wrong on the internet. And yes, at the end, I think it will also all come down to the fact that it is fun to argue with people about various things. It is intellectually stimulating. And another reason, I live in the Federal Republic of Germany, where atheism is not really so uncommon, but on the other hand, other people might live in areas where it is not really good to accept to admit that you're atheist, so they never really meet an atheist in real life, and so it is good if they find out that atheists are not really, really bad people who murder children and molest pets, but that they are just, well, normal human beings, albeit with rather strange viewpoints. I think that's important. At some point, the people who now are on YouTube will go into real life, maybe politics, and in that case, it is good that they do not have the same stereotype. That this is not promoted into the next generation. So yeah, these are my viewpoints, my answers to this question. I hope it is not too incoherent, and well, وإلى اللقاء.